Boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apology. Is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Messi. So it's down to business here. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apology. Is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
To deliver anything better than that. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Kvaratskhelia. Messi. So it's down to business here. Played into space to react. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apology. Just about reaching a crescendo something quite promising. This is football at its finest.
To deliver anything better than that. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
This place is necessary.
That was well played.
Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Tries to pass it through. Kvaratskhelia. Messi.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Oh, many excited him as the greatest striker of all time.
In a word, everything executed. He had it all. Anything pace, and now they need to play his vision, his dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments. Brilliant imagination.
To pass it through. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Van Basten. Messi.
And it's I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass.
This is Van Basten here, Peter. Oh, many excited him as the greatest striker of all time.
In a word, everything executed. He had it all. Anything pace, now they need to play his vision, his dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Messi. Van Basten. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Nottingham have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. And this is Van Basten. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now, please.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Lexington can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, what a climb! Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Rijkaard! That carried quite a threat. And there's the shot! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Nottingham are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tchouaméni goes sliding in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kvaratskhelia, good chance here. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Real chance! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Now it's Luis Suarez. Taken back almost at once. Here's a shot. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Khan making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter.
He's having a go! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Played back in. First quarter of an hour gone. Schneider just eases him off the ball. And they've got rid. And smartly reclaimed. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Pull it. Vieira. Threads one in. And that's a dangerous... Can he finish? He's delivered all right! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Lexington really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Maldini.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And it's been given away. Pull it. Rummenigge. Pull it. Has it in a wide position. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that is a little undercooked. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Volunteers for each
How would you
block,
review the
please
first
report
half?
to the staff
Well, I
room
don't think either
immediately.
side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Costa Curta. Hullet. That's an excellent interception. Danger averted for now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cafu, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Oh, important interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And that has been clubbed away. And claimed it back swiftly. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And this is Eto'o. And back to the goalkeeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw. He's picked his way through. Khan claims comfortably. Gerrard.
Lexington clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely ball and he's had a shot! They've scored! And the comeback is complete! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that.
Substitutions taking place.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he was alert to it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Safi Sali. Luis Suarez. Baresi shows the will to win the ball.
Substitution. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Safi Sali clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Cafu. Now there's a... And Hullet! And that is the last effort of the game. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder
Terrific
to let
recovery,
you know that
a
you'll be able to
really
catch today's
fine
match
win that, Jim
broadcast
Beglin.
live on
They've
the
taken
Outfront FM
advantage of
station.
some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Cucurella. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Now, who's going to be first to this? Threads one in. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberch, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility, and of course vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. That's a nicely shaped ball. That is lovely. It's a promising position. Swings in across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He can get that clear. Adrabayo. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Kerkez promptly onto that, and that is that. McAllister. Nicely spread. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the shot! There it is!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will...
Fiat! Oh, it's come loose. And he's managed to get rid. Ball's out once more. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Wirtz. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Has another go! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on...
And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's made its way to him. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Spread it left. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's gone loose. Cucurella makes the interception. Fernandez. Vitz. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. McAllister. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Plays a sharp little ball here. Liam Talat is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Out to the left it goes. João Pedro. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Liam Talat. Nicely weighted ball. He can run onto that. Pedro Neto! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Not the most accurate pass. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Now it's Pedro Neto. Gravenberg. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Aimed beyond the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Neto. He shifted it to the flank. Lofted in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Pedro Neto. That'll be a throw-in.
There will be
Great
1 minute
defending,
added time.
strong and determined. Pedro Neto! And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And it's hoisted clear. Rummenigge. And it's Hullet. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's looking wide. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's a threatening ball. Rijkaard. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's... Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bonucci. Hullet. Rijkaard. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. That's a good ball. Decent chance! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Just eases him off the ball. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard tries to clear. Looking for a runner. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Hernandez. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Oh, super find. He has a look up and he shoots! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It's very nicely done.
So the first goal of the... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Danger averted for now. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well timed, excellent interception. Hernandez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Knocks it out wide. Nice looking ball. Shot could be on. It's Schneider! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's been won straight back. Bonucci. Ball played for Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior. Schneider. Dink through. And he's in on goal. And he's onside. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Great vision. He is through here. He's having a shot! Goal! With so little time left. Grandstand finish.
After 86
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Coming on the field is number 15, Gerard.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Lexington can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Can he get on the end of
There will
this?
be 3 minutes added time.
Luis Suarez! And he hits the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up.
And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And we come to you now with a quick
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
That's really well cleared.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Played out to the left flank.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Spread it left.
He's got away. Park Ji-sung. Defending of the desperate variety.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Punched away.
Serginho's...
Up he goes!
It's a loose ball.
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, that's nice.
Thiago Silva did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Kluivert. And it's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maradona.
Now, can they get him away?
Real chance! Goal!
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first goal of...
Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Park Ji-sung. Maradona.
And he's being shifted off it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's
2
defended
minutes
very
has
well
been
against those
indicated.
tricky feet. Kluivert looking to get on the end of this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Neymar. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. And that's not going to reach. And hits! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Air Force Club grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Diogo Costa claims it, and the danger passes. Chance here to counter. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that Batistuta! Just off target.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Substitution
So, time for
field.
changes on
Number
both sides,
14,
actually.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 7, Gullit. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 10,
Played back.
Didier Drogba.
Maradona.
Number 18,
Aims beyond the defence.
Oh,
Shooting chance! They've done it! And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Park Ji-sung. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Back into the middle.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely weighted ball. And once more. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's there to clear it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And the cutback. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time.
Knocks it into space.
Hernandez. And that is that.
Air Force Club perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So that's got things underway.
And it's made its way to him. Bonucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Rummenigge. Pressure coming in from all directions.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that was very necessary.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And it's Pedri. Pull it. And he's taking no chances there. Maradona.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Neymar. Oh, Red, nice interception. Maldini. And it's Snyder. Rummenigge. That's very neat. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. Maradona. Leicester gets across to intercept that. Quality ball. Now it's Pedri. Rummenigge. And he's on his way. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out.
Just a good chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shot, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! Three! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So off we go once more. Played back into the centre. Rummenigge. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Hullet. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Terrific header! Shot a goal! And he hits the net! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So is this the start of Vinicius Junior? Is on his own. Bonucci did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Thiago Silva. Here's Rodri. Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. To Schneider. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Maradona.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means... And he nearly went all the way.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Number 15, Gerard.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Bastoni with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through, it's one-on-one. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Schneider. That's been slipped through. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, I was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard. Searching pass he's played there. Gerrard moves wide and looking to get onto this. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? Adams makes the interception. And the ball's gone astray. He's well positioned. Luis Suarez! Goal! And they are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Luis Suarez, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Great vision. That is good alertness. And here's Hullet. That's a lovely pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to...
Hullet! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That has been cut short. Hullet. Adams. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played right into his path. That's a decent clearance. And this is Hullet. Hullet is flagged offside. Rummenigge. And this is Luis Suarez. Searching pass he's played there. Drilled in low. Oh, given offside once more. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Hullet. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Maradona tries to pass it through. Oh, just Vinicius Junior! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Great ball, it's Maradona! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Maradona has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Stood up well to him there. Looking for the run. Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He could be in here. And the finish! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble late.
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar. Vinicius Junior.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's been shifted off it. Not the most accurate pass. He's through here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's shifting through the gears here. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Spread out to the left. Shot could be on. So nearly the perfect ball. Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this? Maradona. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri! They've done it! Into the lead once more.
The goal scorer.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Petri. Substitution on the field. Number 9, Suarez. Coming on the field is number 21, Batistuta.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here? He's a sharp little ball here. Referee's given a throw. Costa Corta. And it's Beckham. Park Ji-sung. He's in a great position here. Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta gets into some space. Up he goes! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now that's well seen too. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.